Hello, I'm Bahati and glad to be with you here. Just like we always have daily lessons and daily thoughts, those golden things that keep us going. I'd love to share some bit of real life stuff with you. I know that you have gone through it, I have gone through it, and I know that it's going to be quite helpful. Today I want us to talk about fighting. I know when you see those guys in the ring and all clothed up and all beating themselves up and all for what? Just a belt. Now that is, they're fighting for something. There is something to be won. But when we fight in a relationship, there is actually something we are fighting about, and then there is something we are fighting for. But most of the reason we lose track, most of the times we lose track of the reason as to why we are fighting. So we end up doing things that we wouldn't have otherwise done. Now, number one rule, if you want to fight fair in your relationship, or to take your relationship to the next level, to use the fighting to your advantage, to actually advance your relationship or your marriage, you have to stay in the ring. If you're fighting your opponent, you're not going to jump off and just go everywhere, kick and shout and just do anything. We have fighting rules, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Stay in the ring. If you're fighting with your partner, fight with your partner. He is the one that has wronged you, or she is the one that has wronged you. Don't go to social media. Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to anyone telling them how bad your partner is, how cruel they are, how much cheating they've done, and how much insults they've piled on you. What you have to do is, it's between you and your partner, so stay in the ring, fight until the fight is actually gone. And know the reason as to why you're fighting is to bond. The reason as to why you're fighting is to take away the problem, not to hammer the other person. When you talk about not the knockout, in this case, if you're fighting in the boxing game, it's to knock out the other opponent. But in this case, it's to knock out the problem that you have. So make sure that all your efforts are not directed to insulting your partner, but all your efforts are directed to knocking out and uprooting and taking away what the problem is. Because if you go around circles in that problem, it will always come back, and a better version of it and a bigger version of it. So with time, you'll fail at your marriage. So we've talked about staying in the ring. Number two, train. As you're listening to this video, you're actually learning, you're training how you are going to fight. When those quarrels come, when the nagging starts, when your partner, stops doing those things that you really wanted them to do, or you expect your partner to know how you feel and they don't necessarily feel it, train. Right now, get all the information that you can get. Even if you're single, even if you're in a relationship or in a marriage, it's never too late to actually learn. I usually tell people that you can always start now and make a brand new ending. You can always start now. Don't go back to rectify everything, but start now and make a brand new ending. I know that's going to be quite helpful, and it's going to guide you on your way. And then the last one, never hit below the belt. Now that in the boxing ring, someone will say, okay, that's out of the rules, you're not actually supposed to do that. But hitting below the belt in a relationship is saying or doing something that you will later regret. For example, I've had couples say, oh, I got tired of you a long time ago, I even don't want to see you. So the partner is like, oh, for the past 5 years I've been staying with this person and he is really tired. If such a partner threw in a towel and said, I no longer want to be in this marriage, that would be justifiable, because you knocked down the belt. Why? You've shown them that they've been disgusting the whole time they've been with you. So can you communicate well, articulate your needs well, but without insulting the other partner? Don't tell them of how short they are, because when you saw them, you didn't see the short. You like them the way they are. Don't tell them of how much they snore, because you've been with them for 10 years, for God's sake, and you didn't see the snoring the whole time. So why are you seeing the snoring right now? So take those, and I know that will be helping you in your relationship.